about Biden's latest gaffe. Speaking to Latinos virtually last night, Biden referenced a Puerto Rico joke that was told at Trump's Madison Square Garden rally. And in doing so, old Joe trashed half of America. Watch.
The Puerto Rican that I know, or Puerto Rico, where I'm in my home state of Delaware, they're good, decent, honorable people. The only garbage I see floating out there is his supporters.
Yeah, you heard it right, folks. The only garbage Joe sees floating out there are Donald Trump's supporters, and leave it to the media to clean up this mess and blame it on a misplaced apostrophe.
As someone who had a stutter growing up, it's very obvious to me that there's an apostrophe at the end of supporters there. He was referring to the garbage spewed by supporters, not simply the supporters themselves.
The White House is saying, no, there's an apostrophe there. He's talking about his supporter, meaning the comedian. It's certainly a story on the right who are trying to paint this to be the next basket of deplorables.
They're trying to make a firestorm out of something. Joe Biden obviously doesn't believe that.
It's a good thing the American people trust the media so much. Otherwise, this would be a total waste of time. We wanted to give the president a chance to clarify his comments.
No. Look. I didn't say garbage. I said it. I didn't mean it. I meant it. I meant it as a compliment. I like garbage. I like the way it looks. I like the way it smells. Oh, that's nice. Smells better than a 12-year-old's head.
Yeah. Okay, Andrew, so they're seizing on Biden's comment, and, is this what they want to be doing in the last week of the campaign?
Absolutely not. But let me set the table as to what's happening here, because I was a young cook and we did this private catering at somebody's house. It was like 50 people, and the chef completely overcooked the steaks, right? Yeah. And we still had to serve them. And he goes to the bartender that was serving everyone and said, get them drunk, get them absolutely wasted. They won't know that the steaks are overcooked. Okay? This is a true story. So everybody's drunk. They're about to eat the steaks. In the middle of the dinner party, the drunk uncle upstairs who was passed out tries to come downstairs, falls down the steps, busts his back, and he's just laid out on the floor. Everybody starts helping this guy. It sobers everyone up, right? Now suddenly they're sobered up, and they go back to eating, and they realize the steaks are overcooked. Now, in this metaphor, okay, the media is the bartender.
Yeah.
All right? And they're just trying to get the American people drunk. And Joe Biden falls down the steps again in the middle of Kamala's speech, and he sobers everybody up with the truth. Kamala is the overcooked steak.
Oh.
And they realize, oh, my God, the steaks are overcooked.
That analogy really came through. I didn't know where that was going.
Yeah.
That analogy also makes me hungry.
Yeah, me too.
And the thing is,
and the way you set that table, I'm like.
And in that story and in life right now, I'm still the underpaid cook in the background.
Well, I think we can pull a GoFundMe from the crowd and we can get some steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyrus.
Starving.
Do you think that the apostrophe thing came from MSNBC
Yeah.
and then went to the White House, or did they call and tell him to start the apostrophe thing?
This is what cracks me up about the woke. They never use words of how they're supposed to mean, like to your point, fascist and all this other stuff. But when they get in trouble, boy, they like to run to the dictionary. Oh, it was apostrophe. Yeah. It was apostrophe. First of all, I don't blame Joe for being grouchy. First of all, did you see that camera angle?
Yeah.
They're getting ready to put him back in the basement. They're filming him down like, hey. And he's like, wait a minute. Another thing, imagine how old Corn Pop's feeling. I'm sure the Puerto Ricans loved that when he said that story. But imagine how old Corn Pop's feeling right now. He's in his office. It's a good day. It's almost 5:30. It's time for bed. And outside his bedroom window is the person who took his job from him having a party, and everyone's talking. And all Joe wanted to say was, hey, get off my lawn so I can go to sleep. And then some jerk comes up to him and says, hey, what do you think about this? So I don't blame him. Again, at this point, garbage, deplorables, whatever you want to call us, bring it. It's not going to change the results in a few days. This is not close. So give old Corn Pop a break. He's literally watching someone living his best life in front of him, and he keeps forgetting and remembering and forgetting and remembering.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like the worst 50 First Dates movie ever.
I mean, I think it's, yeah. Jamie. I agree with Tyrus. I think there's a lot of passive-aggressive stuff going on here. I think Biden does want her to lose. What do you think?
I feel bad for him. In my marriage, I was replaced by the new guy. And,
Yes.
is it now funny, though, Tom, when Tom Shillue first started doing Biden, it's one of the best bits on Gutfeld, right?
Oh, yeah. All right.
It's the best.
That's good.
It's the best.
In the script.
But at some point, like looking at those two clips, one of Tom Shillue doing Biden and one of Biden just trying to hold his together, it's almost like Biden is now doing Tom Shillue doing Biden. It's insane. Even the camera angle, like Tyrus said, like I think that was a green screen with the flags, and that was a cemetery behind him, and he was just getting buried.
No, either that or there's this one lone 7-foot cameraman.
Yeah, that was bizarre. Did you see also, real quick, he almost said, "I'm from Puerto Rico."
Yeah.
He almost said
Yeah.
And then he was like, "Oh, that's right, they can Google it."
Yeah, they know. It
He
sounded
went
like
back on it.
It did sound like he was saying Puerto Rico was somewhere in Delaware, didn't it?
It did.
You know, so I watched this video. I saw this video of Biden on my TV this morning, and I said something out loud to the TV that might be a little insensitive. I just said, I said out loud, I said, "Who let him out?" Like, is that not the vibe you get when you watch that?
Yeah.
Like you know, like it's like watching a video of when a cat walks through the camera of a Zoom call. Like, like that shouldn't be there doing that.
You should have had the bucket and
Yeah,
it puts the lotion on and the more it gets
It was just the vibe of like we're because I didn't know what he was gonna say. I saw the video before I saw any of the commentary about it. I was like, oh, he's about to say something real bad. Like what is it? You're just watching him like, ooh, what's that? And then he goes and he says it, but you're like, you watch it and you're like, how? It's almost as if who allowed? And then you remember, he's the leader of the free world.
He's the president. He's the president. I think at the same time you were saying that, Kamala was saying the same thing. Okay, up next.
Probably was.
The lies you promote to hide the truth about your votes.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.